Ladies of Hollywood, my name is Mark Milam. I'm 6'1", 210 pounds, and I just wanted to say a big hello out there. But anyway, ladies of Hollywood, there's more than one fish in the sea. Am I the king mackerel? Let's go a little brief history. Currently, I've been off the wagon for 16 months right now. Is that right? Off the wagon or on the wagon? Well, I've been sober for 16 months. Let's put it that way. And if I was to drink, I would drink Billy beer. Our president, Mr. Carter, I forgot his first name, Mr. Carter. His brother Billy was the one that invented this beer. I believe Mr. Carter was a Democrat. But anyway, ladies, this is what I looked, for example, at my graduation. 1998, the college graduation picture. If we can zoom into that, I believe started drinking beer or what have you at 6 p.m. and didn't stop until about 5 in the morning. A good 11 hours. Look at the cap and gown. It looks like the gown, looks like I have a tassel right there. Evidently, I must have ripped the gown. I ended up having cut off shorts as well on there. But anyway, ladies of Hollywood, 6'1", 210 pounds. Oh, I forgot. I ended up catching the garter belt at the last wedding. A very beautiful lady got married, and then here is the garter belt. From what I understand, if you catch the garter belt, you're the next one to get married out of your friends. But anyway, I ended up finding my wedding band, but previously, the wedding band that I ordered right here was too small. I guess this could be used as a lady toe ring. Wedding band toe ring. Whatever that means. But anyway, ladies of Hollywood, there's plenty of nice, beautiful women out there in Hollywood. I wonder if one could take an interest in me, possibly. But anyway, I was at the doctor's office the other day. I was at the doctor's office the other day, and I ended up running across these two individuals. I think the first one is British, and the second one is, I think he lives in Hollywood too. I don't know his name. But anyway, I was at the doctor's office getting a physical, and these two young men were in front of me. I believe they both had a physical like I did, but from what I understand, they ended up coming out of the janitor's closet together. Anyway, I asked the young men, they told me they had a physical and everything, and I asked them what the lady doctor nurse said. From what I understand, the lady doctor nurse ended up diagnosing them with SWD or SPD. SWD stands for small wiener disease. Small wiener disease or small pecker disease. But anyway, on the other hand, the doctor nurse, she diagnosed me as having the let's see here, I forgot. It's not contagious. I ended up getting it from my father and grandfather. Let's see. They ended up, Lady Doctor, coming out of the physical, they diagnosed me as having the Milam disease. Almost rhymes with my last name, Milam. Milam. But anyway, I asked the lady doctor nurse, is this contagious or anything? And she said, no. She said, you actually picked this up for your father or your grandfather. The Milam disease actually means hung like a mule. Hung like a mule. Milam. Anyway, nearly the size of this yardstick. No, ruler, I mean. Nearly the size of the ruler. But anyway, with the Milam disease, hung like a mule, you could actually say I have a mule named Gus. That's why they call it the Milam disease. My mule Gus is actually, you have to bring out the yardstick on him. And during the snow and ice, he actually has a fifth leg. That is Gus. When the wind blows or it snows and ice, he is touching the ground. But anyway, getting right down to it, well, these are some good Marusciati cherries. Marusciati cherries. I can actually eat these 2 or 3 times a week. Twice on Sunday. But anyway, ladies of Hollywood, plenty of very good-looking ladies out there that probably need to get married. Like I said, I ended up catching the garter bug. But anyway, like I mentioned before, the 2 gentlemen I showed the picture of, we'll get down to old George Clooney right here. From what I understand, he is off the market. But anyway, I think he's 53, and if you look at the resemblance right here, he actually looks like Dr. Oz, who is 54. Aren't you glad you didn't marry Clooney? Dr. Oz, Clooney. Similar to the facial characteristics. But anyway, getting back to the yardstick and everything, my grandfather, he always told me, whoop, the key is in the pecker. As you can see, right there, that is a pecker bird, I guess. But anyway, I could be reached at Mark Milam, 434-489-7325. That's 434-489-7325, or at markmilamfacebook.com. You can also look at the Chronicles of Mark Milam. It has about 62 photos of me on there, so you can actually check out my photos on Facebook. Now, if I was going to get married, I would get married at the Colebrook School in Plantation. I almost ran out of props. No, I didn't. So, ladies, why don't you call me? Let's see if I can zoom that in. That is the chicken. Perhaps you are chicken to call me. That is the chicken I purchased online, I believe. But anyway, ladies, like I said again, if I was going to get married, I would get married at the Colebrook School in Plantation. I would have to have Bob Seger be the band. This song is called We've Got Tonight. We've Got Tonight by Bob Seger. That is probably the best song I've ever heard. I can listen to this song 10 times in a row, as well as Hollywood Nights. But anyway, ladies, like I mentioned again, I've got the wedding band. I caught the garter belt. Not to say that at the Colebrook School in Plantation, when I am getting married, walking down that aisle, I'm not going to have a Billy Bear or perhaps a couple of keg stands with my friends. Seems like when there's alcohol involved, anything can happen. But actually, I have been sober 16 months since May 24th, 2013. But anyway, this is who I'd like to play at the wedding service. Bob Seger, we got to know. Oh, by the way, Chelsea Handler, you have Jennifer Aniston and Sandra Bullock there, besides Mary, Jen, and Sandra. Who would I marry? Mary, Jen, or Sandra? That is a tough question. But anyway, you have to throw in Katie Holmes. She is the same name as my sister, Holly Ann. And you need to check out Milam, M-I-L-A-M, and Tibetan Buddhism, T-I-B-E-T-I-A-N, Buddhism. It's the second state. Tibetan Buddhism knowledge. Well, I think this is pretty much a very long interview right now. And like I said, Facebook.com, you can look at 62 photos, and my telephone number is 434-489-7325. 434-489-7325. And don't be tricking the call. Thank you. Bye-bye.